We speak, since their life is speechless with terror. We speak to make us share a magic moment or a song which can say, since we share so much, can we not also share life? We ask Savimbi, who for some is a writing on the wall, startling the mind. Where to now? If knowledge creates the future, why can't we get ready?
Wow. Did you write that?
I wish. It's part of a poem called The Third World Express. It was written by Wally Soroti.
He's a black man.
He's the head of the Department of Culture for the ANC.
It's like he writes exactly what's inside my head.
That's the power of poetry, of ideas. They say Wally Soroti makes the pen bleed.
Makes my ears bleed more like.
Settle down. Mr. Rita is here to teach.
No, Mrs. Taropa, not actually. I'm here to learn, not teach. Let me explain. I'm doing a workshop called Emerging Voices, and I want to listen to your voices.
You want us to write our own poetry?
I want you to express yourself. If you don't speak out, who will ever hear you?
Mrs. T tells us to be quiet.
How do you know what you want to write about?
Poetry's like rap without the music. I want you to rap about who you are, your roots, what you're doing here now.
Now, those of you who are in the workshop will meet during the first period for the next 2 weeks. How many of you are interested?
Me? Me too.
Did I mention it that Emerging Voices is sponsored by our government?
Hey, first period is algebra.
No, you guys want to be writers. Writers write. I'll be back tomorrow. 10 best poems get to Miss Algebra.
It won't be today, but it will be soon.
I'll bet she can't wait to have that baby. Hey, fellas, guess what? I got the movie tickets, opening night.
Hey, that's tonight. Excellent work, Mrs. D.
She had to pull some big strings to get them too.
I can't tonight, Mom. I got something more important to do.
Rory, you've been bugging me about this for the last month. What could be so important?
Homework.
Was that my son?
What about just drink it? What's wrong with that?
That's good, Mr. Dutton. Very good.
But
it could associate our new decaf iced coffee with running shoes, which I feel would be a negative association. I mean, taste-wise.
and make people think it tastes like old sneakers. Why can't you people say what you mean straight out? No wonder you can't come up with a decent slogan.
It's not as simple as that. Well, of course, you're right. I mean, it is as simple as that. But...
Yes, Karen. How urgent? Put him on. Hi, pal. What's up? Oh, I see. And you want to start writing on it tonight. What's stopping you?
I just need your help, Grandpa. See, it's supposed to be about my roots, so could you fax me something? I need some of Dad's letters and some family pictures.
Sure, whatever you need. We don't want to interrupt the creative process. Let me see now. Pencil.
Oh.
Yeah, huh? Yo, I see. Sort of a conceptual thing, huh? Say, it sounds great. I want you to start right now and get it down on paper while you're still hot. Okay. I'll have Karen send all that material right away. Yes, sir. Bye.
We can do conceptual, Mr. Dutton, if that's the way you want to go. In fact, we did one for false teeth last year.
There you are.
Sorry, what?
Are you ready?
I told you I can't.
Aren't you done?
I haven't started.
Are you just sitting there? I just thought,
Well, sometimes writing is a lot of just sitting there. That's what Dean says.
you really like this guy, don't you?
Yeah, I do. He's inspiring, you know, he talks and you feel like you could fly. You know what I mean?
Ready?
Jam, you done?
Yup. Nothing to it, like a machete through a melon.
You know, it might be a good idea for you to start getting your thoughts down on paper.
Come on. I don't want to miss any of Schwarzenegger. That accent kills me.
Go on, I'll be fine. Dad?
No. It's Mom. Come on, honey. Gotta go to bed.
Okay. Like the stars, like the moon, like a light in the darkness of night. The night my father flew and fell from African skies.
Wow. Let me shake your hand. You're a writer.
I didn't understand it.
Then you can go next.
What are you doing?
He shook my hand and told me I was a writer. Guy's a total liar. He can take his stupid grant.
I read that poem. It was good. Really good.
Obviously not good enough. Not as good as Lucky's.
Why, what was Lucky's?
He copied it off a wall in the school. It was 2 lines long and he got in.
Did you talk to Mr. Ritter about this? Did he tell you why?
He said he didn't have time to talk to me, that he'd already made his decision.
Did he tell you why he only took 10 people?
I don't want to talk about this anymore.
Dean Ritter. Never heard of him.
Is this the I never heard of him, but maybe if you bought something expensive, I just might remember?
Mrs. Dutton, your words cut me to the quick. What do you know about him?
Not much. Just that he's an insensitive clod who stomped on my kid's feelings.
Sounds like a relative. Just kidding. I just add up this lot here.
Now, will you tell me?
Ritter's been through this way before with one of those aid groups. You know, then it's got a mouthful of initials.
I thought he was a writer.
It's what he wants to be, as long as he gets a grant. You know the type. One of those Peace Corps hippies who couldn't make it in the first world. So he hangs about here, sucking off the government's teeth.
I know exactly what you mean. There's the people that really need the help, and then there's pathetic leeches like him who keep them from getting it.
Excuse me? You're Margo Dutton, aren't you?
Yes, I am. And you?
The pathetic leech.
No.
And you're a bully with a corporation behind her who badmouths people she doesn't even know.
That'll be $3. I'm not handing out foreign aid.
I lost my appetite.
Sam, please. I have a lot of work to do.
I want you to just taste it and say the first thing that comes into your mind.
Ah, here's Margo. She'll do it. I have to go.
Okay.
Margo, just the person I've been looking for.
Hasta la vista, baby.
You never should have let him go to that movie. Margo, I'd like you to meet Jeff Franklin, creative director for...
The guy's a crook. An out-and-out crook.
Jeff? They never proved anything.
No, Dean Ritter.
Margo, now just take a drink.
Rory's poetry teacher?
You mean the one who skunked them?
Yeah, but listen to this. I ran into Officer McQuain at Cleese, and he says this guy might have done time for breaking and entering.
Really?
Yeah, if it's the same guy, apparently he stole food from an aid depot. I mean, how low can you go?
Now, just taste it and say the first thing that comes into your mind. Anything.
Okay.
You're supposed to add water.
One of the best rhymes I've ever heard. It's not anything I've ever done. Really? Yeah. Excuse me. Rory, can I talk to you?
No.
You still angry?
Yes.
Good.
What?
I said good. You should be angry. Means you have drive. You're going to need that if you're going to be a writer.
I'm not gonna be a writer.
No, you're not? That's a shame.
Oh, why? Because I'm so fabulous?
No, because you're going to let this stop you, and because you're pretty good. Or you could be.
Then why can't I be in your workshop?
It's complicated.
Yeah, that's what adults always say when they don't have an answer.
Roy, you want to know the truth? This is a government program. I'm only allowed to take 10 students into each workshop.
Why?
Because...
It's complicated.
Exactly, and if it didn't have a million idiotic rules to it, then it wouldn't be an official government program.
Can't you break the rules?
I can't take that chance. Emerging voices is too important. I've been trying to talk these people into funding it for over 3 years, but there are a lot of people out there who still believe that art is a frill that they can't afford.
I still don't understand why I can't be in it.
Sure you do. Look, you can make it without it, but there are a lot of kids in there who can't make it without it.
Because I'm white?
No, because they're not. Look, you want to write, I'll help you.
What do you mean?
We'll get together after school. We'll go over your stuff.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay.
Mr. Rita. The headmaster said that you should see him in his office.
Okay. After school?
Yeah.
Good. See you then.
I'm so sick of you sticking your nose in my business all the time.
Rory, I just told your headmaster what I found out about your teacher. I was trying to help you.
Oh, you helped all right. Dean walked. He quit.
He quit.
Yeah, now the whole project's canceled and everyone's blaming me.
Rory.
I take the mother, you take the son.
Oh,
No problemo. This storm will pass.
excuse me, Raymond. I've got some business to take care of.
Maybe I should have taken the son.
They look really sweet together.
That's because they don't have to talk to each other.
You know, your mother was only trying to help.
Yeah, that's what she said. Where does it leave me? Dean's gone, no more emerging voices. Everyone's back in algebra and it's my fault.
Yeah, it is a problem. But what are we gonna do about it?
Maybe I have an idea.
a woman named Margo Dutton. Have you heard of her? No, no, I don't know what she's got against me. I guess she's just an uptight meddler by nature.
Don't forget corporate bully.
Let me call you back. I have to do a major removal. My foot from my mouth. Will, are you coming in?
Thanks. Sorry, I was,
You were standing there eavesdropping.
I was not eavesdropping. I was just... I was eavesdropping. I'm sorry.
No, I'm sorry.
Thanks. I wanted to talk to you.
Apparently bad enough to walk through a monsoon.
My car got stuck in the mud. Why are you sorry?
We have a terrific chemistry, don't you think? Please, would you have a seat?
I wanted to know if it's true about your conviction.
Words like bees, sometimes they have honey and sometimes they can sting you.
I suppose you wrote that.
No, I didn't. You can tell because it's finished.
What are you trying to tell me here? That you've never finished anything in your life and now you're bailing out on merging voices?
Life is too short to suffer fools or red tape.
You still didn't answer my question.
It's true. It's true. I stole food from the aid depot that was sitting there rotting while the people it was meant for were starving. It's true that I thought that their lives were far more important than some bureaucrat's procedure, so they threw me in jail. You're shocked.
No, I'd be impressed. Except what have you done lately? What about those kids in that program?
Third world is like an emergency room. You do what you can for as many as you can, as fast as you can, and then you go help somebody else who needs it more.
Come on. They were talking about real kids. 10 people that you made a promise to, not some abstract third world out there. I don't understand.
You stay in Africa long enough and you will. Look, Margo, I don't make any apologies. I see the writing on the wall and I move on.
I think those kids deserve a voice.
They've forgotten me already.
No, that's not true. You made a huge impression on Rory and Jan.
Look, it's going to be getting dark pretty soon. Why not give you a ride back to Freedom Ranch?
Here.
Oh, Mom, Dean, what are you doing here?
Well, it's a taxi service. What is this, African bandstand?
Yeah, kind of.
Actually, it's for you, Mr. Rita.
I don't understand.
Well, if you don't speak up, how can you expect anybody to hear you? Isn't that what you said?
Yeah, I did, but I didn't mean...
Well, we were coming to see you tomorrow, but since you're here, what do you say, guys?
Yeah, let's do it.
Okay. You came into our school acting really cool.
But if you're gonna split, then we'll think you are a fool.
You need to make some choices. We need imagined voices.
You gotta be a fighter, we wanna be a writer.
Wali Sarote, Nzwake Mbule, Tutu Nashoba, Eskem Pajele, Leta Mbulu, Balega Hositile, Kairo Mutwa.
Listen to me, Dean. I say you gotta trust us. I gotta say you gotta stay. We need poetic justice.
Listen to us, Dean. We say you gotta trust us. We gotta say you gotta stay. We need poetic justice. Justice!
Forgot about you already, huh?
Yeah.
Chill? That's it? One word? I mean, the whole campaign is just chill?
Yeah. What do you think?
I think I love it. Did you come up with that?
Actually, it was Dean's idea.
Will you tell Dean I owe him something? He just saved me from spending $1 million on a campaign that went ice, ice, baby.
Well, then maybe you can afford to sponsor a series of Dean's workshops.
Deal.
Excellent.
Now, can he do something about the taste?
Oh, hey, he's here now. I'll ask him. Bye, Grandpa.
You didn't have to do this. I really appreciate it.
I wanted to.
Well, thanks. Can you stay for lunch?
Yeah. No, I mean I can't. I mean, I'd like to.
Okay, some other time.
Yeah. Look, I'd really like to. I just have to prepare for class tomorrow.
Oh, fine. Then some other time.
Yeah, sure.
Okay.
Hey, Dean, I've got to.
Bye, Rory.
Sure, bye. So, you seem to be in a bit of a hurry.
Yeah, I guess he did.
Yeah, he did. Well, I guess he was at a loss for words.
Rory.